All right, welcome everyone. My name is Mario Aldayuz. I am the head of partnerships here at HL Pro Tools. And today is our GHL updates and general high-level questions. So today is Wednesday, March 5th. It's about 1:05 p.m. Feel free to join. I'm going to go ahead and kick off the live stream here. So let me go ahead and hit that live stream button. This will be streamed to Facebook. So we are going to be talking about our high-level updates and some really cool new features that have come out. So Q&A, go live. And let me move this over to a new tab. All right, and looks like we are live on Facebook. So let me check the comment threads and see what we have. We'll go ahead and get that started. All right, so what I want to talk about today is some really cool new features. For those of you who are unfamiliar with how to find those features, go to ideas.gohighlevel.com. Let me share my screen. Trusty screen share. Let me kick off some things that send me notifications. All right, so this is the high-level change log. Again, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, we usually start the call just by kind of explaining the feedback and change log and roadmap boards. So the feedback change log and roadmap boards in ideas.gohighlevel.com are the best place for you to find information about what's going on inside of high level and just general information about what kind of features people are looking for. So for example, if you come over to this feedback board and you go to the, is my live session frozen? Well, we're not going to go live on Facebook. If you go to like two-way sync, for example, you can see here there are 66 votes. GHL needs Teams now. I agree with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and log in to HighLevel, which is going to give me access to the ideas board. So I'm going to go back to that ideas board. And now I can vote on, I should be able to vote now if I click the up. So all you have to do if you have ideas or things is come in here and search for those ideas. A lot of times people have ideas already, so just find your category of what most closely relates to the idea you have, and then go ahead and upvote it. What HighLevel does with these upvoted items is they take those and prioritize them for development and release, which is super helpful for people that are trying to learn what features are coming out. And it's also helpful for driving the direction of the software as a whole. So now let's go ahead and jump into the change log. And the first item on the change log that we have this week is new eligibility criteria for buying dedicated domains or dedicated IP addresses for the email system. This is really valuable, guys, because what that means is now for people that have larger contact lists that are sending out high volumes of emails, they can really segment that traffic and ensure that that traffic is and by segment the traffic, I mean they can pull it away from the shared IP pool that HighLevel uses and make sure that traffic is getting the most deliverability possible. The new eligibility criteria is 10,000 contacts and over 50,000 emails sent in the last 10 days. If you have 10,000 contacts and you send an email every other day, you'll pretty quickly hit that 50,000. So, or you send an email every day, you'll pretty quickly hit that 50,000. But every other day would work fine. So this gives you the ability to mass blast to lists and also have better deliverability. They have moved some permissions updates and user management stuff. This is kind of a so-so update, doesn't really make a huge difference. This one is a big one. So snapshots for conversation AI and snapshots for voice AI are now both live. This means that when you create a snapshot, you can actually snapshot the conversation and voice AI prompts, actions, triggers, everything about that, as well as the primary bot handling, the knowledge base and FAQ, the conflict handling, all of that. Incredibly valuable feature. So now when you're selling AI services, you no longer have to one by one go into conversation and voice AI and copy and paste prompts like you used to. It's all natively built. So super easy, built into those snapshots. Definitely one of my favorite updates this week. Drop a 1 in the chat. Looks like we have about 4 or 5 people here. So do me a favor and drop in the chat if you are using conversation or voice AI. And let me pull up that chat. Yep, so we got people using conversation and voice AI. So this means that when you're selling it to your clients, it's a lot easier to do so. We are no longer in the dark ages. This is a huge step from HighLevel standpoint now that conversation and voice AI are both live in snapshots. Cookie consent banner v2 with customization support in funnels and websites. This is a super important update from a compliance standpoint. So when it comes to compliance, you are required to have a cookie consent banner on your website or funnel page. So super important to have that information in there, and make sure that you are putting that cookie consent banner on your funnels and websites. If you're not familiar with what a cookie consent banner is, all it means is that when you land on the landing page of the website or funnel, that a little banner pops up at the bottom or the top saying, I either accept the cookies or I don't accept the cookies. If they don't accept the cookies, then you also need to trigger an action, which would be to remove the JavaScript and things like that. So you have some different actions. You can specify the cookie key, the durations, the domain. You can search for those cookies. You can scan the website for cookies. There's all sorts of stuff you can do now that are going to ensure that you are cookie compliant. So make sure that you are putting that. The dialer improvements are another big one. So HighLevel over the last month has really put a concerted effort into improving the outbound and inbound dialers. This is really important because now you can do even better transfers. You can pick the phone number that you're calling from. You can pick the phone number that you're calling. So if they have multiple phone numbers, you can drop down into those secondary phone numbers. Huge, huge update. This one's not super important. Media and layouts, not super important. Expanded opportunity values. So this is going to give you some better filters on the opportunities that you're showing in the opportunities listing. So you can now add dates, days since last stage change, days since last status change, days since last updated, next task due, days till next task due, and days till next appointment. This makes putting those opportunity list information, as you can see here, a lot easier to show on the table, which is going to make filtering those opportunities a lot easier. WhatsApp messaging update. Not everyone uses WhatsApp messaging. Probably one of my favorite updates for this week is the pre-built mega menu templates in funnels and websites. So these new templates look absolutely amazing. HighLevel did a wonderful job in crafting these new templates for the mega menu headers. So all you have to do is add that mega menu header. You can then swap out the links, the text, the images, all those other things. This makes it feel a lot more like Shopify or WordPress, where you have that more kind of creative flexibility. So highly recommend using those. in your websites and funnels, it really just pops, right? When people hover over that menu, it gives them a lot more, it gives you a lot more real estate too, especially on desktop. Mobile is still coming, so keep that in mind. You'll want to have separate mobile and desktop menus just to make sure that there's no oddities in those menus. Address autocomplete stuff. This is pretty normal. It's more of an improvement. Customer service window. Nope, 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 nope. You can now delete commissions inside of the affiliate manager. This one's a big one. It is making it a lot closer to First Promoter. So for those of you who aren't familiar, First Promoter is kind of like the gold standard for affiliate management. This is what HighLevel uses for their affiliate manager. It's what we use for our affiliate manager. Speaking of which, if you're on this call and you are not actively an affiliate of HL Pro Tools, what I'm going to do is drop in the Zoom chat, and I'll put this in the YouTube comments as well, is the link to sign up to become an affiliate for HLPT. By the way, this month we are giving away for anyone who brings in new revenue to HL Pro Tools, we are giving away a all expenses paid trip to Malibu, where you'll get to hang out with Matt Decino, my boss, and a bunch of other stuff. So that is the link to sign up to become an affiliate for HL Pro Tools. I highly recommend everyone do it. We have some people that are making over $100,000 a year on being affiliates for HL Pro Tools. So now back to the conversation, you can now delete commissions inside of the sub-account affiliate manager, which is really an added value for more admin control and better data accuracy, and also better error correction of commissions mistakenly being assigned, and all sorts of other stuff like that. Custom code AI, for those of you that are using the custom code cards inside of workflows, this is a huge update. With custom code cards, you can do basically anything you want using JavaScript. So you can manipulate data, you can work with arrays, you can pull information. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do in the custom code. It's now powered by AI. So previously, I used to go to ChatGPT, have ChatGPT write all of my code. Now all I have to do is go into that custom code card, hit the button that says AI, and it will pop up. You type in what you want, and it will spit out the custom code for you, fully compliant with HighLevel because they've got some background system prompts in there. It's absolutely amazing. The next thing on the list, we'll scroll down here, and that's not really that special. Some new templates, okay. You can exclude accounts from custom menu links. So you have the ability now to select all and then remove certain accounts. So no longer are the days where you have to manually select every single sub account you want to display the custom menu links to. When it's the market share, now you just select sub accounts that you want to remove and exclude. Marketplace discoverability, conference call billing updates. Let's see, we haven't done one of these update calls in a little while, so let me see if there's anything else. I don't think so. So why don't we go ahead and go around the room and talk about what features we are using inside of HighLevel. And we will start with Thomas, if that's okay. Tell me about what are your current favorite features that you're using inside of HighLevel.
Yeah, so for HighLevel, right now it's we're still building all of our snapshots out with middleware that we're building that's off platform. But essentially, in order to make our custom solution accessible, we're heavily leveraging custom values. And then also in the development of AI agents, we're looking at solving the database kind of issue. Right now, the AI agents have the memory function that's possible to be enabled, but that's only on a per conversation basis. So we're looking at actually doing a workaround through storing information via custom values and custom fields. Um, yeah.
So you're basically using kind of like transient custom values and custom fields to move data around essentially.
Yeah, we're still working on the architecture of it. But essentially, in order to really maximize leverage of artificial intelligence, it requires databases and then,
Yep.
additionally recursive agents as well. A lot of the work that's being done right now with AI coaching and development could practically be automated with a recursive agent, but it also needs databases to be trained on.
Cool. That's awesome, man. Glad to hear it. I would say probably my favorite feature currently is actually the GPT function, and I'll get into that if we have a little bit of time at the end of the call, which we've got about 10 more minutes left. Today's calls are only 30 minutes long. So let's go up to Andrew Klepner. What features are you currently using in HighLevel that are your favorite and why?
I'm kind of going old school, building out a snapshot for courses and for coaches and course creators. Building out a snapshot specifically for certain people, um, and having them join my SaaS. So it's kind of pre-made for them.
Cool.
Yeah. So
So basically you're like, are you snapshotting that?
yeah, I'm snapshotting that, and I'll probably be selling that soon. Probably the other biggest part, I'm not using AI as much as I'd like to, so that's like the thing I need to take the next big deep dive into. And then the other feature that I'm getting into is WordPress.
Cool. Yeah, I love WordPress, man. And do you like you have a lot of experience in WordPress, right?
Yeah, I've been building WordPress sites for 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually at WordCamp Asia um in when it was in Manila,
Oh, that
which
sounds
was pretty
amazing.
cool. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It's amazing to see how much the platform has evolved just in the last couple years. But over the last 20 years, I mean, WordPress is nothing like what it used to be.
Oh, it's amazing. And I'm so happy that it's inside of I actually that's my, that's one of the things I've yet to figure out the whether the WordPress website is something that can be in the snapshot. I was about to play with that.
It cannot.
Yeah, well, I could probably come up with a function that's like a one-click install kind of thing.
Well,
That
you would just you would just export the all-in-one WordPress migration file
yeah,
and then just have them buy a subscription and drop that file out of Google Drive into the uploader, and then that pops out your website.
yeah, that's what I was figuring. But I was also there's another there's I'm trying to figure a way to do it kind of automatically without physically having to do that. Um,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, so we'll see if I can put that into a Zap or something like that.
Cool, man. Thank
Yeah.
you. What about you, Donna? What are you using in HighLevel that you love?
Well, I love everything, but it's hard to decide. But I'm leveraging AI as much as possible right now. And the thing that I love the most about what you shared today is the custom code, because just this morning I went to Chat GPT to get some custom code. And so that's going to be something that I'm going to utilize a lot. And then the other thing that I think I'm really liking now and that my clients are excited about is the communities and
Absolutely.
especially being able to uh, schedule your posts inside communities. They love that. So
Yeah, that's one of my favorite functions as well. I love the communities because it's chronological, and I hate that Facebook is not chronological anymore. Um,
yeah.
you see posts from all over the place. And now that because communities are chronological, it's like I can actually go and just start at the bottom and scroll up and see all of the posts in order, which I really enjoy. And the engagement is significantly higher too.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a great feature. So yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
Last up is Andrew. What features are you using in HighLevel, and what do you love about new releases?
Yeah, I mean, biggest selling point, at least for me with my clients, is automation and AI right now. Just giving people time back, and it's a good selling point, and helping cover, if somebody has a secretary or admin, and you can replace that for fractions on the dollar. People are interested. But I was really curious about that custom code AI thing. I was a little confused about how it worked, but that sounds pretty exciting.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into there. So if we go to app.alibaba.ai, we'll hop into my demo account. And inside of the automations, we'll just grab any old workflow. So we'll just grab this one and we'll do custom code. And there is now a build with AI button. So you say, okay, I want to take the value and increment it by 1, then output the result. You hit generate, it will spit out some code. You can then tell it what modifications you want it to make, hit use code, and it populates it right in there. And one thing you'll notice is that it has the output tag, and it's also leveraging the input data custom value dot test 1 plus 1. So this right here is the proper format for HighLevel. ChatGPT won't give this to you.
Oh, nice. And so you could, even if you did it with ChatGPT, just say copy and paste it in here and then say, hey, format this so that it works within Go HighLevel.
No, because it only generates new and then edits the generated code. So you wouldn't be able to edit the ChatGPT code, but this is running GPT 3.5 and it's pretty capable from a coding standpoint,
Okay.
especially for basic JavaScript.
Does this
So
have fees every time that you're generating the code?
that's a great question. I actually don't know. I'm on the $97 unlimited AI plan for all of my accounts.
Got it.
So and I recommend everyone sign up for the unlimited AI plan. It's definitely worth it if they're using AI. And it's an easy upsell too. Plus it's less questions when they get their bill.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, cool, guys. So we are right up on time. Today's call is only 30 minutes long. Does anyone have any questions or anything else they want to share?
I do have a question. And maybe this is the wrong meeting to ask this, but for doing the affiliate work, it may, again, like I said, this might be the wrong venue to ask. Where do you guys have kind of like an affiliate class or anything like that, or something that can help us sell?
We do.
HL?
Yeah. So are you talking about for affiliate for HighLevel or HL Pro Tools?
Pro Tools.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have an affiliate call every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And then we also have our affiliate community, which has the ambassador playbook in it, which will tell you everything you need to know about selling HL Pro Tools.
Okay, and I can just access that with the information I already have, I'm sure. Right.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. That was it.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much for attending today, and I will see all of you on Friday for SaaS and business coaching.
Have a good one.
See you guys later.